Hello. Today I have a 24-year-old chef named Mary who's been experiencing a burning pain into her thumb, pointer, and middle fingers. She says her pain's been getting worse over the last 3 days, and she rates it as a 5 out of 10. Mary says her pain started after cutting vegetables for 3 days in a row at her work, and that her pain worsens when she is at work. Mary heard no abnormal sounds, but is experiencing a tingling and numbness, as well as a loss of strength into her fingers. Mary's had no injuries in her wrist, hand, or fingers, and is on no medications and has no other allergies. Now inspecting all the views of Mary's hands, starting with her right hand, we see she's got light swelling in her wrist here, and on her left hand, we see no swelling or discoloration. So can you please abduct your thumbs like this? Since she's able to do that, we know she does not have ape's hand. Now can you flex all your fingers and make a fist? Perfect, because she's able to do that. We know she doesn't have bishop's deformity. And check for Dupuytren's, because she is able to extend her fingers. She does not have Dupuytren's deformity. Now going onto her wrist, we're going to check for Volkmann's ischemic contracture. She has no claw in her fingers, so we know she does not have that. And for her fingers, I'm checking all her distal and proximal interphalangeal joints, and because she's got no abnormal flexion or extension, we know she does not have any kind of mallet finger, boutonniere finger, or swan neck. And checking her nail beds for bleeding or infection to tell if she has subnudal hematoma or poroneia. She has neither of those. Now onto my palpations, I'm going to be checking Mary's skin temperature on the top and bottom of her wrists. It is slightly elevated on her right hand, and now I will be checking her radial pulse on both hands. It is slightly weaker in the right hand. And now onto my palpations, I'll be palpating her carpal tunnel. And now her ulnar styloid process, and her carpal bones, and her hypothema eminence. Should probably be showing you guys. Oh. Now onto range of motion. Mary, I'm going to have you flex your wrist, extend your wrist, ulnar deviate, radial deviate, pronate, and supinate. Perfect. And can I also get you to do that on your other hand? Flex, extend, ulnar deviate, perfect, radial deviate, pronate, and supinate. Perfect. And now I'm going to do it passively on this hand. So flexion again, extension, ulnar deviation, radial deviation, pronation, supination. And on your other hand is again, flex, extend, ulnar, radial, pronation, supination. Perfect. Now we're going to do it resisted. So flex your hand like this against mine. Good. And extend. Perfect. Radial or ulnar, and then radial. And then you're going to do pronate. Perfect. And supinate. Very nice. And on this one again, flex, extend, ulnar deviate, radial deviate, and pronation, good, and supination. Very good, thank you. Now moving on to the range of motion in her fingers. Can you flex for me? Okay, good, thank you, and extend. Good, and can you abduct, adduct, and thumb to finger. Perfect, thank you. And can you also do it on this hand? So flex, extend, abduct, adduct, finger to thumb opposition. Very good. Now we're going to do it passively. So I'm going to get you to flex, extend, abduct, adduct, thumb to finger opposition. Very good. And in this one as well, flex, extend, abduct, adduct, thumb to finger opposition. Very good. And now we're going to do it resisted. Flex for me. Good. And extend. Very good. And abduct. And adduct. And then finger to thumb opposition. Ow. Ow. There we go. And on this one too. Flex. Extend. Abduct. Adduct. And finger to thumb opposition. Perfect, thank you. Now on to my special test. We're going to start with Tenille signs. I'm just going to lightly tap over her carpal tunnel.
Ow, that hurts, and it feels like numb and tingling and burning.
Okay, so because she's feeling all those symptoms, we know it is a positive test. Moving on to Finkelstein's. She's going to enclose her thumb and ulnar deviate. Perfect. Do you feel anything there? No, because she feels no symptoms. We know that is a negative test.